and welcome. This is the Trinity Alchemy, which is basically the three of us, Mansi, Namita, and myself, Reshma. So the three of us are Trinity Alchemy, and we invite you to join us for this year's retreat, Reclaim, which is the union of the divine masculine and feminine. So I'm Reshma. I am a spiritual coach and an Akashic healer, and I'm excited for you guys to be a part of this retreat. This is the third retreat that I'm running since 2023. And it's been a great experience to be with women in a space, work together, connect, and do things that enrich our lives and make us feel better in so many different ways, help us up level, grow, heal, and evolve. So I know that this also is going to be more of the same with some amazing, beautiful souls. With that, I will let my dear facilitators introduce themselves as well.
Hi, I'm Mansi. I'm a spiritual healer, certified Reiki practitioner, and as well as Akashic reader. I help beautiful souls to know their life purpose and to enjoy the life in their purest form. Okay, I'm here to host you in this retreat, Reclaim, for a masculine energy that already you have within you, but we are there to uplift you, to introduce you with your energy and bring back that masculine power inside you to enjoy this life instead of hustling. You can enjoy everything in your life. So I'm there, we all are there. So we are welcoming you for this retreat.
So, hello everyone. I am Namita. I am a Akashic Records reader and a certified Reiki healer. And I run this page on Instagram called Soul Sanctuary 888 because that happened during the Lionsgate portal. And I will be very excited to host you guys in this year's retreat, Reclaim. And I'll be helping you guys understand the divine feminine archetypes and their presence in your life. So we all have, as Mansi had rightly said, we have the aspects of the divine feminine and the masculine already within us. It's just not because, you have a particular gender that you don't have these aspects. All the aspects of divine feminine and masculine are inside us. And in this retreat, we just want to let you come out and play with those aspects. And when you have this beautiful union between the divine masculine and the divine feminine, and that's where you can see a lot of difference in basically your entire life, right? So that's what we want to be doing in this retreat. And with these beautiful facilitators that we have in this room right now. So we hope you have a good time with us.
So, as Mansi and Namita said, they're going to be helping us with the divine masculine and the divine feminine aspects. And they've been working on this for a while right now. Both of these folks have been working with these specific aspects of divine feminine and masculine over the last year. But for that matter, it's not just the last year. Last year is when things have materialized and shown up specifically as these parts for both of them to work on. But the fact is, we all have these energies within us that have been playing their own role in however long you've been here on this earth. And my work along with them is to help you bring about that balance, the union. And they are the experts in their space. And my job is more to be this bridge to bring this together and help bring about or understand what it means to have the balance of both of these energies in our lives. So it's not like, it's not just that the masculine energy is good or it's not like the feminine energy is good. There is nothing good, there is nothing bad. It's about the fact that both of these energies come together, work together to help you live an amazing life, because both of these aspects have something amazing to give you. They are here to help you in their own beautiful way. And you cannot be just one and think that you are living a successful life, because you're always going to feel that something is missing, whether you are fully acting from the masculine mode or the feminine mode. We've all heard these stories where people are like constantly like, always in this rush to get somewhere, but they get there and they realize what happened to my life, and then they completely go off track and go somewhere else. That is what the masculine was running the show and then the feminine was completely missing out, and say they realize they're missing that part. So, and a lot of us women, we've taken on this role to be more masculine than feminine in our lives, because we want to show that we can do everything. And it's not like it's something that we took on by choice. We've seen things, our parents, mothers, women in our life who probably did not have that kind of power that we have at this point in time in life. This on earth, women have a lot of power, right? But the fact is, we've had to fight for that power. We are here because a lot of women fought to get here, and that is because they brought that masculine energy to a state where we started losing our feminine essence. So we are slowly getting to this point where we are realizing that, the masculine energy has become this wounded masculine energy. We are not in the best state of it, and we've completely lost the essence of our feminine energy. We have lost that connection. So the work that we have to do is a lot. And this retreat, we are not saying that you're going to be done with the work of the divine masculine and feminine in just 2 days. Anyone who says that is lying to you. And that's something that I'm happy to say point blank, because it doesn't work like that. You don't get balance in a day. You don't get union in a day. You don't create harmony in a day. It's going to take time to understand how these energies work within you, keep working with them, and keep understanding how do you also flow with these energies. There is no such thing called true balance. There's no 50-50. There's no 50-50. You will go this side like a pendulum. You'll go one side to the masculine. You will act in masculine. There are times when you will go act in a feminine. But the fact is, you will find your own sweet spot. You will swing to one side, you'll swing to the other, and you'll find your own balance. But the fact is, you're not going to still have true balance at every moment in your life. There are some moments which will require more of the masculine energy to give you that boost to move. But it could also be the feminine, which is there and subtly showing you the way for the masculine to move and do the things. Or at times, it could be the masculine takes a side and allows the feminine to fully revel in being in flow and just enjoying the creative side of things. So what I'm here trying to tell you is this retreat is not a one-time thing that you just come in 2 days and get your work done. It's where your work begins, if you haven't ever done this, or it's where your work starts making a lot more sense, so that you're on your journey and you realize that this is the time when you have to work. You're going to begin this work and do it a little bit more properly, like doing it more consciously, rather working on the divine feminine. Or you might have been on this journey like we have for a while, and here in this retreat you're going to be able to bring about that balance that you need. But doesn't mean that if you've got balance once, it's done. You will keep going through this. The spiral path, as I call it, is like you will keep healing, you will keep growing and evolving, and every time you will keep creating a different kind of a balance of the masculine and feminine in your own time for the rest of your life, for that matter. This is not a one-time thing. So which is why you should come right now if you feel called to bring or start working with these energies. This is the time for you to begin if you feel called to work and reclaim your divine masculine and feminine energies and bring about that harmony. Let me now take you through what's going to happen in this retreat. For exact detail and logistics, you will find them either in the description of this video, or you can always reach out for more details. We'll be sharing the links and everything in the description as well. To begin with the flow of the retreat, we're going to be having our opening circle with the elemental energies, which are very strong. And that is how we're going to be beginning the retreat, with setting intention, the opening circle, and everything else that feels right in the moment and guided. If you do not know, this entire retreat is guided by the Akashic Records. All the three of us have been working with the records for a while now, and the program is also entirely run by the record. So anything that we say, anything that we're doing, even the work that we're going to be doing in the retreat, is all completely guided by the Akashic Records. So we begin with the elementals and the Akashic Records, and then we move on to the divine feminine work. So divine feminine will be led by Namita. For more details, you can obviously check out the description. So you will be meeting the archetypes and learning how to work with the archetypes there. And then from there, the next day, we will be working with the divine masculine with Mansi again. So to understand how do we bring about that clarity, reclaiming that energy back into us. And then we will be ending that second day with the closing and the integration with me, which is bringing about the union, the balance between the divine masculine and feminine within us. And with that, we will also close the retreat, the sessions part of the retreat. The next day, we are planning to do a sound bath, sound healing to help us integrate all of the work that we would have done in the last 2 days and also enjoy Goa and everything Goa has to provide for us and have a fun 3 days with other amazing women. So we've always had fun in Goa in our retreats in the last 2 years. So I'm sure that this is going to be more of the same this year. And that is the flow of what we're going to be doing in the retreat. It's very specific. But having said that, it's not just about doing it once. You will also get guidance on how do you continue doing the work after this retreat as well, working with the masculine and the feminine. Whatever you're feeling, the messages that you receive as a part of this retreat, you will continue working on them, and we will be able to provide the right kind of resources so that you continue the journey after the retreat as well. Like I said, it's not a one-time thing. Now, there is also an option of you wanting to begin the work even before the retreat, for which both Namita and Mansi have created programs on working with the divine feminine and the divine masculine. The links are going to be there in the description. You can start doing this even before the retreat, but what you're going to be experiencing in the retreat is not going to be the same. This is work that you can do before or after the retreat as well, actually, but it is independent of the retreat. There is no prerequisite. You could be an absolute beginner also, but still have the kind of experience that you're meant to have in the retreat. Even if you're new to all of this, the guided meditations, the journeys, the work, the practices, everything that you will be doing will still land for you in the way it is meant to land for you. So if you have questions, if this is going to be too much or is it right for you, you can always reach out to any of us and get that clarity if required. If you want to know a little bit more about any of this, also you can reach out to any of us, right? So this is the work. You can start the work now. You can understand how do you bring about these two energies together in the retreat, and even after that continue doing the work with both of these energies. So like I said, think of it more as a journey that you're going on rather than just time out to go and spend and like do a thing and get back and you're done already. That's not what it is. So that is what Reclaim Retreat is going to be all about. For more details about the retreat, like logistics, etc., exactly what's going to happen, inclusions, exclusions, and all of it, you can find the details here in the description and also ask for more. And with that, we'll just wrap up this very short intro and invite to join us for the retreat that's happening in November in Goa. We are actually very excited to meet you guys and take you on this journey. Yeah.
Can't wait to see you there.
So let's come and have this beautiful experience with three of us and enjoy.
With that, we welcome you to the retreats. See you in
See
the
you in
See
the
you in the
retreat.
retreat.
retreat.